Comrades, anyone who threatens our sovereignty as a country, we will defend our sovereignty. Because we, the people of South Africa, believe in this country. We braved the storms and the rain because we don't have two passports. We have only one passport, and that is the South African passport. As citizens of this country, we will never run away from our country. We will defend our country. And that is why we say to President Ramaphosa and Ronald Lamola, continue to defend South Africa. The African National Congress support you. If ANC leadership must face sanctions for doing nothing but for implementing redress in our country, let it be. We are not afraid of sanctions which will be imposed on us by an injustice meted against the people of South Africa. There is no genocide here. We are living peacefully. What we want in this country is a land redistribution program for all. What we want in this country is an equitable economy that serves all South Africans equally. What we want in this country is a health system that serves all our people. And forward to national health insurance. Forward. Comrades, there will be no retreat on black economic empowerment. What we are discussing in this country is, after 30 years of our democracy, how do we make our economy to work for all our people? That is what we want here in this country. An economy that creates jobs. An economy that serves all South Africans equally. If we were to compromise on transformation, it means the ANC and its allies must close shop. We must close shop because the very essence of why we exist, it means we must do away with it. President Trump must mind his business. We will mind our own business. And we know that the majority of Americans are with us. Reverend Jesse Jackson died supporting South Africa and fighting apartheid. And we know even in the Capitol Hill, there are people who know that there is no genocide in South Africa. It only exists in the imagination of the President of the US. The President of South Africa went to America to explain to President Trump that there is no genocide in the White House. He took Johan Rupert, Annie Els, and many others there to explain to this man that there is no genocide. He instead played a movie for our president. But our president, because he's a gentleman, he looked at this movie. And this movie was saying that we are killing whites in our country. Donald Trump must know that here in South Africa, black people are outside the means of production. Very few black people own farms in this country. Some of them who are farm laborers are being killed. As we speak, 2 women were killed in Limpopo and fed to pigs by a white farmer. Black people in this country are being killed every day by white farmers with the claim that they are being mistaken to be baboons. That's what we know here. Any killing of any farmer is a criminal act. It is not an act of a political movement. The chant kill the Boer, kill the farmer. It was a chant we in the ANC and our army, we sang when we crossed the borders, facing the commandos from Limpopo. And we sang in the camps of Angola. And we composed the song, Kill the Boer, Kill the Farmer. Because these Boers were commandos who were killing guerrillas, who were infiltrating the country. We took a decision, not that there's anything wrong about the song as the ANC, that we will not sing that song as the African National Congress. Because there is no need to attack anyone because we have realized our freedom. Those who are singing it for themselves. But it means nothing. That is why this constitutional court took a decision that chanting about that song, it means no harm to democracy. And this court took that decision. We cannot therefore be told by a white old man in our country who look like he's deranged to tell us in our country what to do in South Africa. We are a sovereign state. We are a constitutional state. We are a democracy. We are a sovereign state. We are a constitutional democracy, and we need to be respected.